Hey Cancers, welcome back to the Guiding Chariot. Hope you guys are all doing well. I don't know what happened to my voice just then. I know, that was weird, Star. Thank you guys for being patient as I got these readings out to you. I have, had a lot of transitional things going on the beginning of this month. I got sick, which really zapped my energy the first couple weeks, and now I'm away from home, so it'll be a moment. It'll pass. But I just wanted to thank you for being patient. As always, this is going to be a general read. House rules still apply. This reading will be for all Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Cross watchers also welcome. Who was that? Okay, we'll talk about you in a minute. If anything pops up, doesn't fit your circumstance, doesn't connect with you, do not worry. Don't force any of the messages. It just means it wasn't meant for you. Leave it on the table. Take the rest. As always, we are going to get some oracle cards, and then we will go deeper and clarify with the tarot. I feel like we're going to do one more. Oh, so right out the gate, if you have strong Aries placements, Cancer, if you're with an Aries, you may want to check out the Aries readings, because so far, 2 out of 3 cards are a match to the Aries reading. All right? Okay. Oh, this will be exciting. Okay. Can you see all of those? I'm getting used to the new setup still. It's slightly different. Okay, cool. Now you can see them. All right, my lovelies. First card out, Change of Seasons. Personally, I can tell you definitely felt this card. But this, again, is that shift. We're moving into a different time. And you know what? I'm just going to throw this out there. Time has been an interesting thing that has been popping up recently for me. Just the sense of, like, it's time, or the time is now kind of moment. So if you have been waiting for a transformation, waiting for something to develop, I think it's coming very soon, Cancer. Get excited. This particular card can deal with some ups and downs, so it may be a little like this, right? You might have a high, and then you have a low, and then we're back up at high. If you're in a low right now, know it's temporary. Know it's literally in the process of coming back to an upswing. So don't let that bog you down, right? Because I know, Cancers, especially for us, when emotionally or energetically we're feeling low, it's so easy for us to start making and digging that hole deeper. Do not do that to yourself, Cancer, because I promise you it isn't going to be a long one. You're gonna fling back up faster than you know. Okay. Then you have this Moon and Back card. This is a card that has to talk about your desires, your dreams, your longings. So again, something that you have been wanting for a long time, something you've been trying to manifest for a long time. You're sitting here wondering where it is. What is it? Hurry up and come to me. I want you. I need you. I literally will go to the moon and back for you. But I just wear, it's that energy. That coming out after the change of seasons. I'm telling you, like, time is now. Time is now. Things are going to start to move, right? Which is perfect. It's Aries season, right? Aries season, we start to, get that mojo back. Normally, I can feel it right away when we get into Aries season. But like I said, the beginning of this month, it was like running through quicksand, let me tell you. So if you felt anything like that, don't think you were putting it off. Don't think you're like, oh, I need to be doing more. I need to push. Sometimes pushing doesn't help. It actually will help you move in the opposite direction. So if you're going through that transitional phase, it's okay. Just keep yourself together. Handle it one step at a time. Okay? The next 2 cards I actually really, really like so far in this reading. So you have the Night Ride. And actually, just to clarify, these are the 2 cards that came out in the Aries reading. So again, might be worth checking out. We'll see what else pops up, but just telling you. Or if you're in Aries with a Cancer and you're cross-watching, go check out your reading, because I guarantee you're going to find something in there. But this Night Ride card, beautiful card. It's a very protective card, right? Now, one thing this card talks about, it does talk about obviously things that are done at night. So nighttime, things that are done in darkness. So you might connect with that. Maybe you work, an evening job or something that has to do with nightlife. Maybe that's what you've been trying to manifest and get rolling. Maybe you want to open a club. I don't know. I'm just making examples. But you can take confirmation there with it being nighttime. But this card is a very protective energy. You can kind of see, I always kind of nickname it my big brother card. You can kind of see that owl, kind of has the smaller owl under his wing, right? So there may be someone coming in to help support you, Cancer. Because honestly, I see you as the smaller owl. Like, I think you've had to struggle and make things on your own and do it for yourself because no one else is there. Whether you're single or at job, at work, at job. Oh my God. At work, it feels like, maybe what you do, you kind of work on your own. Maybe you're like a freelance artist or you, and I say that I used to be a freelancer. So, even though you work in a company, you're kind of doing your own thing. You're setting up your own events. You're working on projects by yourself and you just have to set them in and turn them in. So you might be in a kind of solitary situation, right? But I feel a sense of partnership here, right? There's someone coming in to help you. There's someone coming in. Either this is someone to offer expertise or guidance. It doesn't necessarily have to be like Big Brother. You both can come in as peers. But the supportive vibe is what I get. I was going to say supportive. Goodness, what's wrong with me? And even the notion of the elephant, right? Someone carrying you as well. So to me, it's more the support vibe that's coming in, which is honestly amazing. We love that. Especially as Cancers, it's nice. It encourages us and keeps us motivated knowing kind of, someone has our back, right? We feel a little more secure. So very good card for this reading. And then the last card out, transformation. So you have two cards actually that speak to transformation with the change of seasons. So definitely big growth opportunity. You guys are molting your shell, Cancer. Beautiful, right? Coming into new growth, seeing things differently, utilizing talents that maybe you weren't using before, seeing things through new eyes. Or honestly, it could even be seeing new potential in things, right? Going above and beyond where you normally travel or expected to go. May take some time, so it may not, you may not see all of that manifesting in April maybe, but I will say, I think some of that starts. Either maybe conversations happen, or internally you kind of get to that point where you're like, you know what, this is it. I'm doing this. I'm going to say yes to this. It could be something even as simple as that. Honestly, I feel like if you take whatever this opportunity is, I think you do start acting on it though in April. I do think you start to kind of get that ball rolling, putting in that effort. I think that totally happens sooner than later. Especially with that moon and to the moon and back card. Oh God, I kind of want to take that. We're just going to take it. Hold on, someone fell to the ground. What is this? Okay. We're going to get more cards, don't worry. I'm just putting it out of the way so we can talk about these bad boys. All right. Okay, Cancer. We got lots of good things. So, first card out, we have the Fool card. Love this. Gemini also got the Fool card, so if you're working with the Gemini, heads up. But Fool card is a brand new project, brand new endeavor. This could be work, partnership. We talked about that with the Night Ride. This could be anything, but this is a new opportunity for you. One that I think will be very successful. Very, very successful. We have the Knight of Swords coming out after that. So this is a leader. This is seeing the perspective, having the wisdom. It is kind of a little more analytical energy, so you may need to be very practical, be very strategic with your decision making at this time, especially concerning this Fool card. You may want to put a little deeper thought into it versus just like, oh, I think this would be great, let's do that. Or making sure you process the decisions before you finalize them. And it's not a bad thing. It's just kind of like checking your work, right? Be very, very smart. You already are smart. The big thing I always see with the King of Swords is that higher perspective. And I love how that's portrayed in this particular deck with that bird, you know, with like the eyesight lining up with the bird, or the eyeball, not the eyesight. But again, it's having that higher perspective, seeing the big picture. How does this all fit together? Possessing the foresight, right? To see ahead and see the road before you. And again, like, especially that with the Fool card, whatever this is could be a huge project for you. Even you know, maybe if it is a partnership for some of you, like maybe you're just doing this one project or something, but it leads to so much more, right? So there could be a lot to it. I'm just saying. You also have this Ace of Wands. So again, with this to the Moon and back, this is something you have had a desire for, something you have wanted, something you've been thinking about, right? And not always is it something you've thought about for a long time, but I feel like Cancer, for you, this is something that you've like, I've always wanted to, you know, start this project or make this thing or build a career in this field, right? I feel like this kind of is something you have been chewing on for a while, and maybe finally things are falling to place where you could make that happen, or maybe you have the time now to make it happen, or, you know, whatever it is. But yeah, it is something that you are very passionate about and something you really are emotionally invested in, which is beautiful. That's usually when we do our best work, right? Because we care about it. We're very passionate. You do have this Seven of Swords. This particular energy, I'm not too worried about. I don't get the steely, manipulative side of it. What I do get with this card is more of the inner saboteur, where you start to overthink things and kind of talk yourself out of it and create some self-doubt. That's what I get with this Seven of Swords. The reason I say I don't worry too much about it is because you're already showing up as the King of Swords. This energy is already kind of telling you to show up and kind of be a master of your own mind and a master of self, right, with this King of Swords. So when this energy pops up, because it probably will, it's normal, it's completely human for this energy to arise, that's when you lean into this King of Swords, right, to tell you to not go there. Nope, I'm making that story up. Nope, that's my ego talking. Nope, let that go, I'm not listening, right? So that's why I'm not too wonked out about this. For those of you where this is a partnership, especially if it's a new partner, and again, if this doesn't resonate, don't worry about it, let it go. It's just not for you. But for those of you where this is a new partner, you may be... No, see, I don't want to say that, because that's not really what I'm feeling. But maybe this person brings in, you know, this is your baby, this is your passion project, you've wanted to do this, you've wanted to make this happen. You know, and now you have a partner who can help you and do all these things or whatever it is. You bring that person, this person is also going to bring their own ideas and their own perspective, right? So this Seven of Swords may be kind of the clashing of the two minds. Honestly, just be open. Just be open. They may say something differently, but that doesn't mean they're going to overpower or be unwilling to compromise. Like, don't walk in thinking this person's going to take advantage, right? Just be open, right? Be aware. I mean, for some of you, I can't guarantee this situation will play out like this for all of you. But for the majority, I don't think this is something you actually have to worry about. Again, because you're already showing up with this King of Swords. So if this energy starts to pop up, use this sense of yourself to, you know, you're a good judge of people, right? You can feel all of that out. Use that discerning quality to suss that out. Like, if it truly is coming through, then you're like, oh, you're not the one I'm supposed to partner with, you can go, bye. And, you know, work with the next one, right? So if you feel that energy, and again, don't worry about it, because I don't think many of you are, but if you do, look, even that bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords, truth, communication, and clarity. So I'm telling you, I don't see this person. If you get suspicions, just analyze it, dig through it a little deeper, make sure it's not your ego just trying to like, oh, don't you change my baby. They may just offer some perspective and help it to grow, and the two of you can mix those ideas together. Very few, I think, will have that energy, if at all. But again, it's just knowing you have that keen eye that can see through all of that. I spent way more time on that card than I planned to, but just know you're safe, you're protected, no one's coming for you. See, maybe that's why I spent so much time on it. Nine of Swords is the next card out. Anxiety, worry, fear, self-doubt for sure, worrying this isn't going to happen. I don't even want to spend too much time on that card either. But again, all of that just exists in your mind, right? It's all your own inner worries, inner fears. Look. Eight of Pentacles, next card out. Continue to do you, do your work, right? Head to the grindstone, keep doing it. Push this ahead. No matter what doubts you have about it, know that this is something you want to do. This is something you want to see move forward. It's going to be a good project for you. Don't give up on it. It will take some work, though, with that Eight of Pentacles. So don't expect it just to, happen. You're going to have to put effort into it. We're going to take them. We are going to take them. Take them all. Yep, so we've got the Hierophant card, the Devil. I think these two really are coming out because this is some inner work, right? There may be some shadow work going on here. Rather than a temptation with this Devil card, I think, again, this is more ego. This is that inner saboteur trying to get at you, trying to cause, doubt or suspicion. But your inner Hierophant is the voice of reason. This is the clarity, right? We saw that Ace of Swords already. This is the wisdom that, nope, we don't need to listen to ego because ego just wants to keep us stuck where what you want to do is fly, right? You want to get to the top of the tree. This monkey is like sitting on a mushroom down on the forest floor trying to prevent you from getting up here. You want to get up here, so don't listen to this guy. This guy doesn't know how to get up there because if he did, he'd be up there, right? So you want to listen to the owl to learn how to fly, not the spider. Make the owl eat the spider. Sorry. Anyway, then you have this Three of Swords. You also have this Knight of Swords. Okay, so Three of Swords, never a really comfortable card. There may be some emotional wounding here. Some of that may be someone, had something discouraging to say towards your project. Maybe it's even just a fear that someone might do that. And that alone is making you nervous and feel hurt. Honestly, don't let that energy get to you. We do have the Knight of Swords here. Again, another fast-moving energy. This is one where you kind of cut through all the BS. Like, you can literally see this pen that the figure holds. She's like cutting through that cloud. It's like cutting through the doubt, cutting through the ego, cutting through all that chatter, because you're flying on the wind. Right? You're moving forward. So especially with this being a pen, and you can see the writing on her dress, like it's made out of a newspaper or the page of a book or something. If you are writing something or composing something, take that as confirmation you should be doing that, right? So if you are making something, I'm going to just cast a real general net. If you want to make something, if that's your goal, your dream, your desire, see it through. Go for it. Reach out to that person if that's a thing, right? But make that happen. Make it happen. Like, I just feel like you're putting something to paper, right? Whether it's writing, music, photos, composing something, a collage, I don't know, anything. Like, just putting something down on paper. This is huge confirmation. Using your words, writing something out, any of that. If you have something you wanted to do, or you have a project kind of on offer that has to do with that, if you're connected to it, if it's something you've been wanting to do, this is the time to get that ball rolling, and don't let that inner saboteur slow you down or mess you up or make you put that to the side. Keep going. Be fearless. Be fearless right now, Cancer, all right? Just do that thing. Write that book. I don't know what it is. Just do it. Oh my gosh. I don't want to leave it there. Let's go for one more outcome card. Just feel like there's something else that wants to be said. Oh, and there it is. Yes, Knight of Wands. Go for it. Follow that impulse. Follow that impulse and leap. Oh, I love it. This card also gives me kind of world vibes, like going through the big reef, right? Whole new, exciting adventure for you, especially starting off with the Fool card. So go ahead and leap. Take that chance. Just leap. All right, my loves. Cancers, I'm going to wrap it up there. As always, sending you love. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your support. Make sure you like the video and comment down below. Let me know how it resonated. I love to hear from you guys. If you're new, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when the next round of readings come out. Next week, I most likely will still be filming here. Actually, guaranteed I will still be filming here. So we'll figure out how those uploads are going to go. We'll get there. We'll get there. It'll be a thing. But I love you guys. Take care, and I will see you in your next reading. Stay safe. Bye.